Hey guys, this is Blogger Mama Shoe, also known as Tavana Shoemaker. My face is a little oily. I got these dots on my face from this face serum. I don't know what it's doing. I guess I gotta blend it in a little more. Face is kind of but oh, it feels really good though. Especially look at my eyebrows and stuff. Like, it feels really good. Excuse my hair. My God, it feels really good. I'm using the CeraVe line, okay? I'll show you what I'm gonna use, okay? Y'all ready? Okay, let me show y'all. So, this is a moisture cream, okay? The CeraVe moisture cream, it helps restore and protect skin barriers, okay? Like, I have thyroid disease because I really don't know how I got it, but since that, my face has been super dry, and I've been trying everything, okay? And I'm just trying to get my skin back, including my neck. My neck is super rough. I don't know what happened to my neck, but I'm trying my best to get my neck together. I see a little splotchy neck. I don't know. It's getting better. I'm getting my neck back together, like slowly. It's like a whole of different colors. It's crazy. Um, my neck is not dirty. It's just that's the way the color it is. It's like dark, and I know it's probably from pregnancy and stuff like that, and it should lighten up soon. But I guess I'm getting a little impatient. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I use on my face. So I did the CeraVe, okay, the face moisturizing, and then I use this facial witch hazel alcohol free. Okay, and then this right here, I try to use it on my spots, like a toner. It's like a tonic, bright spot. So I probably put them like on my neck and stuff like that. But you have to use a moisturizer to moisturize your face first, and then do that. Okay, and then this is a face serum right here. Okay, and it works pretty okay. So I don't know. I feel like I need to use the serum first, and then the face lotion, the moisturizing lotion. We'll see, because this is my first time using this today, and it has sunblock in it, and you know it's important, like, for sunblock, especially like helps with Asian skin and stuff like that. And I want to stay youthful. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay looking like 30 for the next 30 years. But yes, let's come in here, guys. I'm just going to show y'all what I'm using on my face, or what I used on my face. And let's use it here. I'm about to deep condition my hair soon. We're going to come in here and I'm going to get comfortable. Close my computer, because I was going to make a video on my computer. One second. I get my cup. Alright. Let me get comfortable. Let's turn this TV off. Y'all, the weather is changing. I'm feeling this weather change. Alright, so today's video, I'm comfortable now. Um, I am going to talk about my 9-month postpartum and how everything's going. So today I am 9 months postpartum. Actually, I'm 10 months postpartum. The video was supposed to get made a couple of weeks ago, but my daughter was admitted into the hospital for RSV. And so that delayed the video. She's getting better. Her precious little self. It was such a traumatizing experience, and I feel like no one talks about this enough. Now I am gonna talk about the 9-month postpartum, but I'm just gonna talk a little bit about my baby girl. She is, well, first of all, she was born early. She's almost born 2 months early. She is such a precious, oh my gosh, she's so precious and sweet and so happy go lucky. And being in the hospital was so hard for me. Not only was it hard on my other children at home, but it was hard for her because, she missed her siblings and she's getting close to her siblings and, learning their personalities, and she's just obsessed with them. But it was hard for me to see my daughter on oxygen. She was like fighting for her life, and in a matter of minutes, things can happen. But I want to talk about something important. I'm sorry, that was her nose whistling. I want to talk about something important, that how no matter what illness your child may have or face, it's so important for you to advocate for your children, because we have been in and out the clinics, doctor's office, urgent cares, even children's hospital, um, since beginning of September. That's when the children started school. My girls had a cold before school started, but the baby really had a cold, okay? And that was really scary for me because, like, I knew about RSV. They kept saying that she just had a bacterial illness, like not bacterial illness, but like a, what were they trying to say? They were trying to say she had an upper respiratory infection. They diagnosed her with bronchiolitis. Okay, okay, this baby had this illness from like September up until now. Okay, so what made me so upset is that we kept getting turned away. And then when she got to the point where, like, she was so sick, you guys, like, my baby, like, and she kept falling asleep. She wouldn't stay awake. She wanted nurse, and I had gave her a bottle, and she was having a hard time breathing. So, like, I tried suctioning her nose, and she was just coughing and a little cackling, and it was just so traumatizing because, like, we just kept getting turned away and turned away. I'm trying to cry, and like, other children at home too who were sick as well, and it's just like, I'm like, something's wrong with my baby. Like, no one's listening. I didn't want nothing to happen because I was remember hearing a story about a lady whose daughter had a staph infection, and then her daughter has like all these other problems because lack of oxygen and infections, and everything that could go wrong. And I'm just thinking, like, okay, this reminds me of the time when my daughter had RSV, and I'm trying to explain to them, like, look, I know something's wrong, and she ends up testing positive for RSV. And before we find out she has RSV, the doctor's like, has she ever had pneumonia before? And I was like, no, she has not had pneumonia. We've been in and out the clinic, explaining to him, you know what I'm saying? Because we were there like September 20 something, okay? And now this is almost like 3 weeks later. But we're still being back and forth, in our clinics, okay? Like, I was just in the clinic Tuesday, and then Thursday, it's like she got worse. And so, And, just the other day, she just got a little worse. I'm like, oh, honey, like, we gotta, suction her nose a little more, make sure she's good. Because it's just like these kids hold on to these colds, and no matter how much I clean and wipe things down and tell the kids we gotta change their clothes, wash your hands, cover your mouth, it's just like she still can get sick. You know what I'm saying? We're doing all we can do. But we just need these doctors. And so I know they're tired and exhausted, but as a parent, you want them to listen to you. And no matter how much crazy I look, I'm never going to stop advocating for my kids. And that's on everything I love, because my kids mean the most to me. And I'm never going to stop fighting for them. I don't care how old they are. I'm always going to have their back and advocate for them and advocating for me. Because that's the reason why my child is alive. That's the reason why I'm alive, because I advocate for myself. Whew. But I think I was gonna get this emotional in the video today. But I really need, like, it's just like, how hard is it for doctors to listen? I mean, like, I know y'all see several patients and stuff like that, but you guys need to listen. Listen to the parent. Like, it's some sick ass people out there, like, harming their children and stuff like that, and wanting their children to get on medication. But my child could have died at home. My child could have died at home, because they kept turning us away and saying it was a cold. My baby couldn't breathe without oxygen. She was in oxygen for almost 5 days. They almost had to intubate my baby. So I say, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. It's so freaking hard. And it's so important that they listen. The healthcare team needs to freaking listen, because it's not just people of color, it's everybody. I mean, good God. And it's like, it's so crazy right now. We're at a time where it's so crazy that us as parents and women, caregivers, whatever you want to call it, we're just doing the best we can. But one thing I'm not going to ignore is my sick child. And my child is so sick that they're fighting to breathe. And they tell me, oh, well, she's not working that hard. Well, she's working hard for me. Like, how sunken in does her fucking ribs have to be? Like, you need oxygen, to breathe. When I tell you that my baby's oxygen kept dropping and dropping, and it's like this whole fucking, excuse me, the whole time we were in the ER, it's just like, I felt like they were rushing us out of there. It was the second day we were in there, and I'm just like, the woman didn't even come in, the nurse didn't even come in there like one more time. She was like, we gotta put the oxygen back in the baby. Y'all need to suction her goddamn nose. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't suction her nose. They had the tools and stuff. When I was at home, I was suctioning here. They had their own special tools they use, which is a nifty ass um It was a Nipsey machine they had, you know, and suctioning her nose. And they're like, well, it's probably because they don't know when she'll eat, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I'm not trying to hear that. All y'all was concerned about was, oh, we gotta put her back on oxygen. Dude, she can't fucking breathe. Like, y'all got the damn oxygen in her nose, and her nose is clogged. She can't breathe out her mouth yet. Like, she's still learning how to breathe out her mouth. And it's just like, I was just so frustrated to the point where, like, I was ready to get discharged. I was ready to send her over to a different hospital. And all these hospitals were full because everybody was getting diagnosed with the flu, RSV. And mind you, all my kids kept saying she had a upper respiratory infection. This is my 3 year old. Oh, well, most 3 year olds don't really get RSV. Excuse me. No, my child has RSV. I know what I'm talking about, and she does. She's RSV, and so you guys, it's like y'all need to think about this shit before y'all it comes out your mouths. Like y'all just doing all this talking and doing all this stuff, and it doesn't help. It doesn't help the parent. It don't help y'all because I mean I know y'all overworked and stuff like that, but show some fucking compassion. Show some compassion and empathy, you know. And it's just like I ain't gonna lie, it was some amazing nurses that helped take care of my baby, and they really cared. And it was this one nurse. I didn't care for her too much. I don't, but I did pray for her though. I prayed for her that um that she has to never endure what I've been through. I'm talking about her grandchildren, her great grandchildren, none of that. I pray that God never allows her to experience anything I have to experience. And I pray for her that she gets some sleep and that she has a better day the next day. Because not only are these women overworked, these men and women are overworked, but I did, you know, think about like that too. But at the same time, I didn't really sleep until like the fifth day, like the day before we went home. And even when I came home, I was still watching her and she was sleeping because in my head I was just like, maybe they sent us home too soon. But it's just, it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. What us parents have to go through is hard. As we already second guessing ourselves. I'm doing the best I can do. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna have me out here looking crazy. And if I do out here looking crazy, it's for a good cause because these are my children, and I'm gonna make sure they're straight. And I'm gonna advocate for my kids, my nieces, my nephews, so on. Because for every breath in me, I'm gonna fight for them. Like my child is here because of me. She's alive. She's safe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, this is going into my postpartum. You know what I'm saying? This is my 9 month postpartum. This was what I'm going through. My 9 postpartum. It's just like I was gonna make a video talking about what I've been going through, struggling, and this is a different type of anxiety and depression I never faced before. I'm super emotional. No one talks about how emotional it is. Like I didn't know it was a different type of emotion when you breastfeed. Um, my other two, my now 7 year old and my 3 year old, I breastfed them to their 6 months. My baby's almost 1. I've been nursing her since breastfeeding her. Well, I started nursing her on the breast at 4 months old, but she was still getting my milk in a bottle. She finally latched on when she was 4 months old. And Ooh, these emotions is not playing with you. Like, I haven't had a menstrual. I don't know if it's because my my mood swings are all over the place, or they're trying to regulate, and I'm trying not to snap off at people. But it's like it's something I did. I don't know. It's something I did never experience before. So going into my 9 month postpartum, now almost 10 months now, I feel like this is a whirlwind of emotion, and I feel like I'm kind of exhausted and tired. I'm exhausted and tired, but it's a different type of exhausted. I'm just over everything. So like, I'm at the point in my life where it's just like, I just want to take care of my children. I want to enjoy my husband's company. Um, you know, visit my sibling, my sister, and niece and nephew. I want my kids to have a relationship with their uncles and aunts and their cousins. Maybe establish a better relationship with my mother-in-law so it doesn't feel so estranged. Um, and uh, and not be the only one that, working on relationship, and not let it be fake. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, I don't want to be an angry and bitter person. I really love my family, and I'll do anything to protect them. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and um, live this lie. Like, it's just, you know, I spent a lot of my pregnancies and, postpartum, like, stressed out over my in-laws and this and that, or just like people thinking they can just come in my child's life and this and that. And it's just like, I'm at the point where it's just like, I just want peace over everybody. I know everybody goes through things, you know what I'm saying? And people make time for people who make their time for, stuff like this. But it's just like, at the end of the day, like, I know who was there for my children. I'm not reaching out to anybody. What I look like being the mother of your grandchildren, reaching out for you to see them, or the grandfather or aunts, uncles, etc., is odd. I'm not reaching out for anybody. People want to see their nieces, they need to come see them. Um, I don't care who wants to give my children gifts. I take care of my children. They have everything they need and more. They're in a stable, safe environment where I'm teaching my children how to be loving, caring adults. Young people who who love themselves from the inside out. You know, that's what I'm doing. I'm raising young, beautiful queens. But I don't know. That's my postpartum. That's my 9 month postpartum. I'm finally getting back to myself. I got lost a little bit, so now I'm finally getting back into taking care of myself. Yeah, cause I need to, like, right now. I put my hair in some twists so I can section his hair. I gotta do a deep condition, or shampoo, and a deep condition. And I think I was gonna be crying on his video. Like, oh my god, I'm so mad that I started crying. But it's like, <sighs> it's never ending. It's really not. I feel like it's never going to be ending when you're taking care of your children and fighting and advocating. But you just gotta find some time, take care of you. Even with just taking a coffee break. You gotta find some time for you and just get out there. Like, even if it's just like, a skincare routine, like going for a walk, a reading, drawing, stuff to get your mind together. It's so important to take care of yourself. And so that's what I'm doing. That is what I am doing. I'm taking me back. I'm taking my health back. So yes, that's what I'm doing. Lastly, before I go, I want to say thank you guys for watching. I'm Blogger Mama Shoe, also known as Savannah Shoemaker. Please hit subscribe and thank you for coming in to listen to my daughter's RSV and ER stay, and also just how my postpartum has been going. And it's just day by day. Like, you just gotta take every day by day. And I just want y'all to know that you guys got this, and you guys are doing an important job, and it's so important to advocate for your children and yourself. And just keep doing what you're gonna do. Keep doing you, and you're doing well. All right, let's say bless. Bye, y'all.